Hey everybody, breaking news. Check out tousi TV because he is breaking now with Islamist attack. Basically, people who are Islamic are now attacking Christian churches.
From multiple groups, including some of the outlying supporters, but let's give you guys the update first, then I'm going to get through.
Oh, by the way, viewer discretion is advised. Apparently some of the videos are very graphic. I want to give you warnings. Damascus and in Minnesota, I believe.
He did start targeting people.
This is nonsense. These people are not peaceful. They are not nice people. They are evil.
People were killed, but actually we have double-checked with the authorities. The health ministry in Syria are saying that so far 9 people have been killed and 30 people have been seriously
9 people killed, 13 seriously injured in Damascus.
injured, with a number of people and the casualties proportion could go up in the next few hours. Of course, this attack is at the heart of the capital, Damascus, and the breach outlaw security strongly. There's still many actions.
That's why people are saying that the Islamic cult is not peaceful. Because they seem to think it's okay just to go around doing whatever they want, whatever harm they want. Guess what? Your God isn't with you when you're doing that to innocent people. You won't get no whatever you think you're getting on the other side. The only thing you're going to get is a nice toasty bottom from the flames.
Having said that,
Not going to do that, sorry. They want to bring down the government. Not going to happen. This is from Damascus. Absolutely horrifying that somebody would go into a church and do this.
So, according to the Syrian state media, they actually coordinated this with the authorities immediately, minutes after the attack. They did their investigation very quickly, as opposed to the investigation takes usually half a day to do an investigation on a very clear terror attack. Syrian state media has now called it a cowardly act of terror.
It's true, it is a cowardly act.
For a specific group to claim responsibility, and of course it could be any group, including ISIS and many others as well. The war on Christianity.
They just need to get rid of all those groups of people, as the Houthis, the ISIS, all those other Hamas, all of them. They're all evil.
A huge round of attacks on Christians from Nigeria, Congo, of course, even
And our God will protect us from you.
burned down in Canada, and of course in the Middle East as well.
Like I said, check out tousi TV for all the latest updates from the global Islamist threat increases. That's their headline. That's what you need to look at for. And check him out, like and subscribe to his videos if you want. Mainstream media is no longer. This is where you get the news. tousi TV. That's where you get it. Check them out, like and subscribe. And don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. Help me get to 80.
As I said, we're also going to be giving you guys the information of the latest attack at another church inside Michigan.
Michigan. A church in Michigan was attacked by an Islamist crazy person.
There's also an eyewitness.
Hold on. Let's skip ahead a little. Anyone who would do this to a church, anyone, got a special place waiting down below for you.
The mainstream across the Western world in general, we also have, because the media is manipulating everybody.
Of course the media manipulates everybody. Because the mainstream media, we got to pause this. Hold on, got to pause that for a second. Because we don't want to miss anything. But the mainstream media like CNN, CNBC, NSNBC, whatever, ABC, they're all the same. They have been literally pushing fear-mongering and nonsense and not facts. They're basing it off of their feelings, just like the TV show The View. Those ladies don't have any political anything to do with politics, yet they always got to give their opinion. Nobody wants your opinion. We want the facts. That's why I watch tousi TV, because he gives you facts. He doesn't give you opinions, and he's entertaining as well.
All this, for example, we have someone in the live chat saying Christians are not under attack. Yeah,
they are.
They attack just.
So we're going to skip ahead a little, see if he talks about the one, what's this? All right, let's see what this is.
These are innocent people who simply praying.
They were literally just praying.
Politics, nothing to do with government.
People like that. Like I said, there's a special place down below just for you. And anyone who would act like that. What is wrong with people? All right, let's skip a little bit ahead and see.
Another Sunday service turned into chaos in Wayne, Michigan.
Oh, here we go. Wayne, Michigan.
A man decided to drive his truck, straight through the crowd in front of the church, stepped out with a rifle, and targeted people.
Did you hear that? This man in Wayne, Michigan, of all places, I hope they caught him, and I hope he spends the rest of his natural days in a dark hole somewhere. Because he literally doesn't pay attention, don't care if there's children in this crowd. Oh no, he drove his truck right into a crowd of churchgoers. And then got out and pulled out his, you know what, and then did that on them. And open blank on them. I mean, really? At this point, this world's in serious trouble. God really needs to hit the reset.
Let's go to the first video we have from Wayne, Michigan.
What is wrong with people mentally? This is what I don't understand. What is wrong with what do you have to have wrong with you mentally to do something like this? What do you have to have wrong with you mentally? So make sure you check out tousi TV for all the latest breaking news. Best place to get your news. Check him out on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Shout out to tousi TV. And don't forget, like and subscribe my videos as well. Help me get to 80 so we can go.
The authorities are still counting the number of people who have been injured in casualties.
I'm trying to see. I talked over him. Sorry about that. Trying to see if they actually got the guy. I'm assuming they did. I'm assuming they got the guy. One way or the other. And this was not the same person from, obviously, Damascus versus here in Michigan.
Of course, the emergency workers and security have closed off the area to continue their investigation in Wayne. But the actual law enforcement confirmed that multiple people were hit before a security guard of the church successfully tackled the suspect, the attacker, on the spot and went down. The authorities are still counting the number of people who have been injured.
So they got the guy. He is alive and well and will be ready to face many, 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 many years in prison.
Casualties. We'll keep you guys posted on that, as well as a lot of fake figures coming up on social media. There is also a video that we've just now received from the moment of the attack in this church.
Viewer discretion advised, like I said.
This could be the video from inside the church, where people were inside. It's probably inside the building, yeah. And let's not forget that, of course, Michigan has one of the largest Islamic populations in the United States as well.
There are children in that church. I hope you rot. The fear that they must have been having. They're carrying their babies out. What is wrong with people? This is horrifying. That was the pop of you know what. Absolutely horrifying. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with that dude? Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't give you the right to do that. The people in this country and around the world who would do something like this, God is watching you. And you know what God is doing? He's telling you, you're bad. You're very, very evil. No God wants you doing this. So you Islamic nut job, I hope spends the remainder of your life behind bars.
Everybody affected, both in Wayne, Michigan, as well as Damascus.
Yes, my prayers and my condolences go out to all those affected, both in Damascus and in Michigan. But don't forget, check out Tousi TV, www.tousi.tv. Like and subscribe. You could also check them out on YouTube. Like and subscribe. And like and subscribe me. Shout out to Tousi TV. All right. They're basically done with that report. But what is going on? Seriously. Like, what is wrong with you mentally that you think it's acceptable to do something like that? Like, who wakes up on a Sunday morning or Sunday morning? Yeah, who wakes up on a Sunday morning and says, well, gee, it's Sunday. I think I'll hit a church today or go to church today and do some bad things. Nobody thinks that. No normal person. What is wrong with people? And this has nothing to do with last night. This is just because Islamic, not it's more that the Islamic religious fanaticals, not Muslims, but the erratic Islamic, what do you call them? Jihadists, and these crazy people who think for some reason that if somebody's not Islamic, that they should have something bad, really, really bad happen. And that's not acceptable, not okay, not ever. Hold on 1 second, guys. Basically, anybody who is not Muslim, they think should deserve, to be unalived. And that's just And that's not any Muslim. No normal thinking Muslim thinks that way. It's only the crazy ones. The, what do you call it when somebody's a fanatic about something? Those ones. Because I can tell you right now, I've met a few Muslims in my time on this planet, and for the most part, just average people who are very loving, caring people. It's just these crazy people give them a bad name, and they ruin that religion for everybody. So they need to stop, because nobody cares about what you're doing other than the evil deeds you're doing. And we want to see you punished. That's the way that should go. You should basically get ready to spend the better part of your life, if not the rest of your natural life, behind bars. No more freedom. No more nothing. You get to go spend your time with grown men like you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So there will be no, what do you call it, the 72 virgins. And just so you know, when you do something bad like that, and then you take out you take yourself out, that's a one-way ticket down. Of course, I have to talk weird and put in different words for different. It's very difficult because of YouTube guidelines. So I'm trying to stay within the guidelines, but still tell you guys. The point is the Muslim religion is okay. It's not that. It's the fanatic Islamic people. And I'm talking about the fanatical ones, the crazy ones. Because I'll tell you what, there is not a true religious person alive that would say or condone that behavior. No one would. And if they do, then they're not a religious leader. They're a fake. They're a false prophet. Because there is nobody on this planet that thinks it's or condones that type of behavior. Driving your pickup truck through a crowd of Christians, which included women and children, just because they're not Muslim. That's a cowardly act. That's a disgusting, evil, cowardly act, and I can't wait till you go to prison. For everybody else out there, that is the breaking news. Y'all tell me what you think. Don't forget, check out tousi TV for the latest updates on all the world news. And like and subscribe. And don't forget, like and subscribe my videos. Help me get to 80 so we can go live. Anyway, try to stay peaceful out there. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. And just remember that God doesn't condone this behavior. God doesn't think Allah does not think this is good behavior. We all have the same God. Allah, God, whatever you want to call him. He's the same God, and he does not think that this behavior is okay. I can tell you that right now. Anyway, guys, don't forget, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the flip. And be kind to one another. Life's too short for this crazy behavior. And my condolences to the families and everybody affected by this. They thought they were going to church to pray to God. Instead, they went to meet God, some of them, sadly. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the flip. Don't forget, tonight we got a camp out. Either tonight or tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll let you know as soon as I post with the tent in the background. You'll see. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you on the flip, and I'll talk to you later.